meteorologist Mark Elliott. Mark.
And Chris, from Big Pine Key to Cudjoe Key, widespread damage. We've got boats that are sinking in the canals and houses that have been thrown blocks away. More boats that are sinking in the canals and houses that have
heartburn relief gummies. They don't taste chalky and work fast.
Incredible. Can I try? She doesn't have heartburn.
Alka-Seltzer heartburn relief gummies. Enjoy the relief.
For my constipation, my doctor recommended I switch laxatives. Stimulant laxatives make your body go by forcefully stimulating the nerves in your colon. Miralax is different. It works with the water in your body to hydrate and soften, unblocking your system naturally. Miralax.
Introducing the new Range Rover Velar. Land Rover, above and beyond.
I want the most out of my health and life, so I trust Nature Made vitamins. Because they were the first to be verified by USP for quality and purity standards. I want the most out of my health and life, so I trust Nature Made vitamins. The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamins. Because they were the first to be verified by USP for quality and purity standards. I want the most out of my health and life, so I trust Nature Made vitamins. The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamins. Because they were the first to be verified by USP for quality and purity standards. I want the most out of my health and life, so I trust Nature Made vitamins. The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamins. Because they were the first to be verified by USP for quality and purity standards. I want the most out of my health and life, so I trust Nature Made vitamins. Because they were the first to be verified by USP for quality and purity standards. I want the most out of my health.
Taking you to it. Trust in the Weather Channel. Currently in our area, 81 degrees under sunny skies. Tonight, mainly clear skies, low 60, winds light and variable. Sunday, except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny, high 85, winds light and variable. Sunday night, a few clouds, low 63, winds light and variable. Here's our 7-day outlook. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Okay, everybody, I'm just about ready. Hang tight. Okay, everybody, I'm just about ready. Hang tight. Okay, everybody, I'm just about ready. For those of you that are watching me on YouTube, there at the top of the screen you'll see where I'm going to start streaming from now on. You'll still find my videos here on YouTube. There at the top of the screen you'll see where I'm going to start streaming. Hi to everybody that's you'll still find my videos here on YouTube, watching over on YouTube. If you would go to that link at the top of the screen. Hi to everybody that's you'll still find my videos watching over on YouTube. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to give you an advisory update on all the tropical storms that's out in the Atlantic right now. Starting to lose a little bit of daylight, as far as satellite goes. I'm going to give you an advisory update on all the tropical storms that's out in the Atlantic right now. Starting to lose a little bit of daylight as far as satellite goes. I'm going to give you an advisory update on all the tropical storms that's out in the Atlantic right now. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of repeating because I'm watching the streams. It shouldn't be too awful bad. Here you can see Hurricane Jose off to the east coast, and it's actually made quite a few changes here lately. Here you can see Hurricane Jose off to the east coast. I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a 5 o'clock update, which I know I'm running a little bit late. You can see I'm watching a little bit of everything. I'm also keeping an eye on some storms. It's down in southern Georgia and the northern part of Florida. My son's down there driving semi with a load of wood, and he's on his way down to Tampa to take some wood down there to a Home Depot that's desperately needing wood down there for repairs. But here we go. Okay, this will show you the storm track of Jose right now. Right now, as a 5 o'clock advisory, Jose is a Cat 1, 80 mile per hour winds, and it's moving north at 6 miles per hour. They don't expect it to make landfall. Millibars is at 973. And I'll go ahead and show you the forecasted tracks on this. You can see most of the tracks on this are pretty consistent with the center line of the cone, and that's the way they really expect this thing to track. But this thing's going to cause a lot of tropical force winds along the east coast. There is going to be a rip current warning from north of Boston all the way down to the southern tip of Florida. So everywhere along the east coast, you're going to have trouble with beach erosion, rip currents, be some marine warnings, and so everybody needs to stay safe. Not expecting any high flooding, but well, before I do this, let me go ahead and show you a satellite view I took before the sun started going down. In the bottom right hand corner, that's Maria. Maria is now a tropical storm, and it's got a pretty good chance of making hurricane status, up to 90 mile per hour winds. Right now it's only 50 mile per hour winds, millibars at 1,002. It's moving west at 20 miles per hour, so this thing's skirting along pretty good. I'll bring you back here to my WSB3, and I'll show you what the cone is on Maria.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Okay, right there's it was hang on a minute. That's Zello. Right there you can see it was 15L. It's now been named Maria, and as you can see, it's tracking and going to be a hurricane force by the time it hits the islands, the same place that Irma went through. So Barbados, Barbudas, St. John's, St. Martin, even clear up to San Juan, Puerto Rico is going to be in line for this thing as it makes hurricane status. Okay, now we've got another one out here to watch. This is Lee. It's only a tropical storm right now, and winds in this thing is 40 miles per hour, 1,007 millibars, and it's moving 11 miles per hour to the west. So we'll have to keep an eye on this one too. And so right there we've got 3 potential problems right there in the Atlantic Ocean, and I'm not going to cover this Pacific right now, but like I say, this one up here, that's Jose, and then this one down here is Maria, and then this one back here is Lee. I really don't expect Lee to do too awful much. We'll have to keep an eye on it. It's still way so far out to the east, and so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Jose's not expected to get over a Cat 1. As it gets closer to the coast, it's going to drop back right back down to a tropical storm. And let's see what we got here for Maria. Yeah, it looks like she's only possibly going to make Cat 2 status as of the latest prediction. This is as of the 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time advisory. So there you go. A little bit of an advisory update, and it looks like she's only possibly going to make Cat 2 status. Really, right now, Jose, the biggest threat I see of Jose is just going to be coastal. It's going to curve right back out to the east. But you know, it could go anywhere within this cone. All the models, like I said, are all going along this yellow line here. Really, right now, Jose, and for the center of it, and it's not going to make it over a Cat 1 as of right now. By the time it gets up here off the Carolina coast and Virginia coast, it's going to drop back down to tropical storm status. So main thing is just going to be rip currents, marine warnings naturally, maybe some coastal flooding, and then it'll turn into more like a nor'easter for the East Coast. But Maria, we got to keep a close eye on this one, even as a Cat 2, Cat 1 and Cat 2. Cat 1, by the time it hits the Leeward Islands, right where Irma went last week, them poor people are going to be getting swamped and knocked pretty hard again, and they're still trying to recover. The last that I seen in St. Martin, they still don't have all the power on, and the same way in St. Thomas. But they're getting ready to get whacked all over again unless this thing changes. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to change. I'll turn on the forecast models for Maria, and you can see most of the different models have all got it headed right for them islands. Now, when it gets this far out, then you know it might start to turn. That's way too far out for the models to be accurate. So for now, all these islands in the Caribbean, clearing the same one, Puerto Rico is got to stay close to this one because it is coming their way. Alrighty, everybody, that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and cut her off. Appreciate you watching, and as I get more information and updates on these tropical storms, I will let you know. Come on, screen. There we go. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I know it's a real short little update. The European model. Okay, I got a question about the European model. The European model for Jose and the GFS models are right close together. I mean, they're right close together as this thing comes up the East Coast. So, I've been watching both of those. Those are my main two models that I watch. And pretty much all of them's in pretty close conjunction to each other. So stay tuned. We'll find out. The next advisory won't be out till 11 o'clock tonight. I probably won't do any live stream tonight, but sometime tomorrow I will give you an advisory update. So thanks for watching, everybody, and catch me on the next behind the scenes, and we'll catch you on the next chase. Pretty much all of them's pretty close conjunction to each other. So stay tuned. We'll find out. The next advisory won't be out till 11 o'clock tonight. I probably won't do any live stream tonight, but sometime tomorrow I will give you an advisory update. So thanks for watching, everybody, and catch me on the next behind the scenes, and we'll catch you on the